welcome in Gmo Squad Gamers. We here on a Making It Monday. Well, it's Eastern Conference Finals. Miami Heat, the Boston Celtics. Who would have thought? But I'm glad it's here, and I'm glad Miami has made it this far. Let's just see if we can take it all the way to the finals and come out with a trophy. That would even be better. But a lot of things has happened in these playoffs since the last time we spoke. Now, we're going to get to the Phoenix Suns. But if y'all see that game, and I'm pretty sure y'all have, was that the biggest debacle you ever seen in the playoffs from a number one seed in the Phoenix Suns, losing to the Dallas Mavericks in Game 7? And I said losing. Now, that's a little light. But that's one of those where you take your son or somebody in your family out back to the shed and put in work. That's what that was. But yeah, we finna get this gameplay going, but unbelievable. A lot of people lost a lot of money on that series, or just that game alone. Never seen it before. Not that big of a margin. Okay, Bam. Bam Bam Bigelow. This series here I can see going, it can go 7 as well. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. This series could go 7. But me as a Miami Heat fan, I like it to go 6 with us winning. 4-2. I like to give Boston 2 games. But, like I say, these two teams are highly competitive. They're both great defensive teams. It can go the distance. So we're going to let this gameplay set it up for Tuesday. Terrible Tuesday is what I like to call it. It's still the beginning of the week, coming off of Making It Monday. So no pun intended. Why I call it shot again, Butler. Good defense. No pun intended. I might call it Terrible Tuesday, but it don't mean it has to be terrible. If you get what I'm trying to say. But yeah, let's get into this gameplay. I hope everybody's day and week getting off to a good start. It is Monday. We still got a little way to go coming off this weekend. But hoping all is well. Yeah, has some key matchups going to be in this series. I mean, you can flip-flop a lot of matchups, really, because it's defensive guys all over these floors. All over the floor instead of these floors. But yeah, defensive guys all over the floor. Both sides. So we're not going to expect a lot of high hundreds in the scoring box in this series. It's going to get a lot of 80s and 90s, I believe. You get maybe 1 or 2 105s, maybe 110 possibly, but like I said before, these two defensive teams, they suffocate you. And I got to get it up to Strus. I said it before. That was a big decision they made, putting Duncan on the bench. Duncan's been starting pretty much the whole season. And Eric Spoelstra, Pat Riley, whoever you want to say made that decision to put Strus in the game in the starting lineup for Duncan Robinson. Some people would have thought that was crazy. I would have even thought and say that was crazy. But Strus have taken advantage of it. I mean, and luckily Duncan Robinson didn't take it to heart to where his play has dropped. No, he's coming in off the bench, and he's still hitting his threes, looking for a shot, staying aggressive, not pouting on the bench. And Strus is out there saying, hey, this is an opportunity. I'm supposed to run with it. And that's exactly what he's been doing these playoffs. I mean, threes by the bunches. Not only that, reason why I think he is in a lineup is he's a better defender than Duncan Robinson. So he's more compact of a player. Duncan Robinson just really looking for that shot, and he's going to give you instant offense on the three. But Stroot's going to add a little more. He's going to add a little more hustle, a little scrappiness to him. And he's hitting the three shot at a high rate. So that wasn't really a bad decision, especially if you don't have a player pouting on the bench. He's going to come in and do his job. So business as usual. Great decision by Eric Spoelstra, pot rally. Just like, oh my. I'm going to have to time stamp that for sure. Are you kidding me? Oh man, tell me about it. God, man, Jaylen Brown, don't do me like that. Don't do me like that. Miami, gotta get your heads out your butts. They coming to play here. Look at that, 2011 and 5 that he marked out against the Sixers. And you really don't expect that kind of production from a guy like Strus. Like I say, some franchises, oh my, Williams say, get that out of here, Bam. But some franchises like Miami, they get these players out of nowhere, make them into household names. Some franchises can do that. Find some guys off the streets, find them in D leagues, coach them up, put them in position. And next thing you know who they are. And they make a big impact on championship teams like Miami. Oh, good defense. Hit it right at the cup. All right, Lowry.
This is what you get with Lowry, a confident shooter in these situations.
Horford outside. Pass to Tatum. Good work defensively by
Got to push it.
the Heat have got 50% of their shots to fall so far.
Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, when you got two great defensive teams, key thing is the push. I know y'all hear me say that a lot when they get them rebounds, but that's in any style of basketball. You always want to look for early offense. Pushing that ball. Not let the defense set up. Get that out of here. Oh, that's another. Oh. One pass to a great block. Yeah.
Williams against Lowry. Horford with a steal. Here's Smart. And the 10-footer finds the target.
Great pull-up.
The Heat have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Pass to Butler. Who's looking comfortable now? 3 for 3.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And Boston calls time here.
Early timeout, 16-15. Boston, 1-point lead. First quarter winding down.
After he made 4 straight All-Star games.
also hear Drew Brees is thinking about coming back. Anybody hear that? Now, did Tom Brady's decision kind of make a light bulb go off in his head and say he believes he still got a little more left? Maybe so. And if he does come back, who's the faulty? I mean, hey, it's Drew Brees. He still feel like he got something left. Why not? I mean, Brady's out there. Have two old ancient quarterbacks still out there trying to battle each other. Be good for TV. We'll just say that. Oh my. Money ball. You kidding me?
I mean, it's like he became a 20 points per game player overnight. We feel like Butler just needed a chance in the NBA. I'll tell you what, he's made the most of everything he's had.
And out of bounds, Boston will have it.
And he's been coming up big. That Peyton Pritchard for Boston. It's another player kind of coming into his own.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
But Boston's still surprising me and probably surprising a lot of people. I mean, oh, yes. Get up. Get up. Oh, he's eating all right. But to get back to what I was saying, Boston is the way they started the beginning of the season, I mean, they were slumping. This team was pretty much all apart, was not together. They had their issues. To be where they're at now, kind of shocking a lot of people. They was able to get it together. And they went on a run, narrowing down close to the playoffs in the deep regular season. And now they got it. And I mean, they got it. They got it so much that we're actually losing this ball game. Oh, man. Come on, Heat. It's not a good look on the gameplay now. They rolling too good. Look at that. Give it to him. Got a little guy on him. Waited too long. Needed that shot to drop. Their ball movement is too good. Look at that. Their ball movement is way too good. Almost shooting 70% for this first quarter. We got to. I don't know if they engine a little more revved up than ours. Because they just, coming out of a deep series. While we've been laying back in our flip-flops. Drinking Mai Tais. There you go. Oh, give me those. Yeah. You're going to have to force the action a little bit more than usual. Yeah, I mean, Deadman, at least jump. You ran out there to him and then you just bird watched.
Inside.
Come on.
Here's Hero. And that one goes
And
in
one.
as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor.
Boston has gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. 52 seconds left in the first quarter here. Williams passes to Tice. 6 to shoot. Got a piece of it. Late post
Stay
pass.
with him.
He's got
Got that one free.
and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
It's okay. He's got to bear down and get back in this game.
Seconds left now in the first quarter. Hero on the wing. To the paint. Here's Dedmon.
Okay, looking good.
And now just a 4-point Celtic lead.
The toughness of Dedmon showing up again, making the extra effort play, finishing.
Oh, my. Watch out, Butler. Jaylen Brown, are you mad at somebody?
Lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Brown against Butler.
There you go, Jimmy. Get him back. Get him back. Get him back. There you go.
Butler's got 10 points.
Say you go over the top, I'm going down low underneath. He still gave up 30 points. You know my rule. You got to keep them under 30 in the quarter. If they get 30 or more in the quarter, you didn't do your defensive job. 30 to 26. Boston.
Well, the Miami Heat, not all lottery picks or blue chip prospects, but you ask all-star Jimmy Butler, and he likes what they have.
We got a team for the guys that can score, a team full of guys that can defend, can get everybody else involved. It's a nice team, man. We're playing well.
Grant, you never want to write them off.
And when your team is made up of over
Hopefully well equals trophy.
doubters wrong.
Not with that defense. To open a second quarter. Deadman. That's 2 minuses I done seen already from you, sir.
Some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. They've got Jaylen Brown, Derek White out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then it's Daniel Tice, and it's Williams in at the 4 spot. Now here's Williams. He picked up 27 points in their last win against Milwaukee.
Yeah, he did. And Grant Williams was off the chain. Who expected that? Not only that, he shot the most shots in that ball game. He shot more than Jason Tatum. Who would have thought? Good shot, Hero. Who would have thought Grant Williams would end up with more attempts? And it's funny because Jason Tatum told him, he say, yeah, don't get used to that. Guy put up 18 threes. 18 threes. I think he hit 7 of them. Man came out gunning like he was a superstar. But played well. They allowed him to keep it going. And they was able to knock off the Bucks.
Tatum, he's checked in for Brown. Now here's Hero.
And another thing about Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Shot clock at 5.
I just figured out who is the best defender on him out of the whole league, who gives him the most problems, and that's Al Horford. Wouldn't you believe? Yeah, Al Horford is an old man. He's an old vet, but he still can move his legs. And not only that, he's still got some power underneath him. Low gravity to the ground. And he gives the Greek Freak problems. And I haven't seen anybody yet in this league that guards the Greek Freak the way Al has done in this series. Oh, yeah. And then with a little bit of help coming, a few blitzes, they just wore him down. But like I stated before, Middleton played a big part in that. Them not having Middleton was huge. It almost made them like playing against a one-man team. I'm not trying to discredit the other players they had. You know, they stepped up big in their own right here and there, but it wasn't consistent. And Middleton was the missing piece. So it just made it a lot more easier for Boston to, you know, bog them down, get Giannis under control, wear him down with Al Horford. They got a lot of great defenders that you can switch on him, flip-flop. And that was it. He can't do it by himself. And that was that. Oh, my. Did you see that pass? Couldn't finish. All in traffic. Oh, man, watch it. Right in his face. Man, we getting too many facials in this ball game. Too many facials. And we're on the wrong end of them.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Outside Tatum. There's the triple. No good.
Get that and run. But yeah, this Goodymo Gaming. That's what we do here. We try to give you a realistic, real NBA, feel the difference gameplay. I've stated it many times before. Arcade style and all that. I know it looks fun, high flying, fast action, but some stuff just don't look realistic. I like stuff to look realistic. Like I say, it's hard enough. I mean, we are NBA2K, Madden as well. They want to make it entertaining and fun, but sometimes they can go a little outlandish with the gameplay. You be like, whoa, I don't think he can really do that in real life. Well, we're going to try to get it in a way he can do that in real life. Just takes a few modifications, adjustments. I'm just going to bring you that real feel with Goodymo Gaming. But yeah, this is going to be a wonderful Eastern Conference Finals. These two teams, it couldn't have been better. Couldn't have been better. I mean, you're going to get the Butler on the Tatum's matchup. That's going to be a good one. Bam. He's going to be battling. Oh, good D. He's going to be battling with Al Horford. That's going to be tough. You know, you're going to have like the Tyler Heroes with the Marcus Smart on him. Vice versa. I mean, they all going to switch around. But they're all great defenders. See, look at that. See, even Bam, like you just seen there, even Bam's going to take Tatum here and there. I mean, that's what's great about Bam. He can guard 1 through 5 and do things like that. So he's a big piece. When I first saw that guy in the summer leagues before he came to Miami, I was looking at him play in the summer leagues, and I was like, man, if this guy can come up to speed, he can be a great player. And that was a few years ago, and now look at him. Not only that, the guy he just got high IQ. He can pass the ball, he can rebound the ball, he got a jump shot. We know about his defense. I mean, just all around, ain't too much he can't do. Just a good piece for Miami, and hopefully for a long time. Yep, just gotta finish that. It's all right. We walked them down. They were trying to get away with it. Right back a ball game. Bam can tie it up here.
Bam out of Adebayo's playmaking. BA, he has great vision for a big man, and he helps this team as another initiator.
I know what y'all thinking. Should I do the $5 split on him? I don't know. Bam's pretty good on these free throws.
And he makes a first. And Coach Steve Kerr,
I might try to get another guy. We'll see.
him of Draymond Green.
You know the reason why, BA, they both are elite ball handlers at the 4 position. They both
Not saying Bam can't miss a free throw. He's done it. He's not like a 89, 90% guy, but he's for a little big man. He can shoot them pretty good.
So he gets them both.
Bam Adebayo has been fairly solid from the line throughout his career.
White against Robinson. Tatum from long range. On target from range. Tatum
Money
with
ball.
points.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's
I just hope it ain't too timely where every time we creep a little closer, here comes a big three they hit. Just like just then.
Adebayo against Williams. Back to Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
What you love about Lowry is his physicality in the lane. It's amazing at his height what he can do.
That free throw good from Lowry.
You know, the universal theme to Lowry's game is toughness, mentally and physically. He tries to wear you down.
He's got one more to go.
Both free throws good from Lowry.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Boston has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Outside Tatum. Horford outside. Outside White. Beyond the arc. The shot no good. For Miami, they've got over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Up top, Lowry. Williams defending. Over Williams. And he stays with it. Tatum against Lowry.
Get it up.
Tatum. And again, the Heat missing. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Tries a 10-footer. And that one hits the back iron. Miami trailing. Down low. Adebayo passes to Robinson. Adebayo with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against the 76ers in Philadelphia. Uses the glass on the layup.
There you go.
Lowry's got 9.
That's a grown man's basket right there by Kyle Lowry. He is so good at getting dirty down inside.
Tatum passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
56% in this one. And he banks in the layup. Smart has gotten his second bucket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations.
It's going a little too easy for my liking.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind
To my liking.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of a slump.
Drives to the hoop. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. 6 points for him.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Back to Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Now here's Robinson. For three. Boston with a rebound. Tatum's got 4 rebounds.
All right, we can't let them sprint out too far.
Kicks it out to Smart. Pass to Williams. Strus grabs the miss. The Heat on offense. Robinson with it. Picked up by Tatum.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
At the line, Robinson.
Two.
Free throw good. Robinson.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter. And it's getting them to the free throw line.
And the Heat with some changes. Dedmon's checked in for Adebayo. And Butler is subbed in for Tucker. The Celtics also with a sub. Brown's checked in. And both free throws good for Robinson. Boston's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. White, the pass to Williams. Back to White. Drops it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
Athletic ability gets White vertical. He just owns the rim.
Lowry, the pass to Butler. Inside. Pass to Robinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Lowry. No good. And it's Boston the other way. They've led by as many as 11.
Yeah, he's really scrambling to keep them in this game. Gotta respect that hustle.
Brown with it. Now guarded by Butler. That one falls. Brown's got 15 points.
They're really working the paint now.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Dedmon. Here's Strus. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Back to Dedmon. For 3, Robinson. Williams grabs the board. Boston has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Smart outside. From 8 feet. Rebounded by Butler. Butler's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Robinson. 1:10 left in the first half. And here's Lowry. Horford with some nice D.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay
Gotta slow him down here.
Here's White. And the shot is good off the backboard. He has 6. There's 4
Oh
seconds
boy.
in the first half of this one. Pass to Strus. Here's Robinson.
Gotta get something on the board.
Here's Strus. Right now contributing around 10.5
Oh
points a
my.
game.
That defense starting to clamp down. We're working hard for our buckets. They're getting it easy. Mostly in the paint like that. Come on. You don't want the Boo Birds to come out.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could
Let's get this under 10 and go ahead into halftime and let's rebuild and get something going. Look at Al Horford's defense. Look at it. My 55-44 Boston. We're at the half. We'll be back.
That's helped them build an advantage. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much, Al. As you anchor that front court, what were you guys looking to accomplish in the first half?
I mean, we're just trying to play with pace. Trying to dominate on the defensive end, get rebounds, make it tough.
Pace is key. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas? A tremendous game we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He ended up with 15 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. He's really stood out for them to this point. And let's get your thoughts, big fella, on the Celtics.
You guys know I appreciate when a team takes a commitment to attack in the painted area. You get those high percentage looks, good things to
Kenny, what'd you think about Miami?
Well, it's never fun. You're playing against a team that's on fire. This team was on fire. They showed effort on defense. It didn't matter. They couldn't get the stops. I don't think the opponent could sustain this kind of shooting.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Kyle Lowry. And it's Strus in at the shooting guard. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Now here's Lowry. Right side Tucker. Back to Butler. And he drops it in from the low post. Butler's got 12 points in the game.
Butler has come a long way with his ball handling. He has a few tricks he can pull off from time to time to score.
And you know, Grant, Bam Adebayo expanding his offensive game. He's got a legitimate shot. He's a legitimate threat from mid-range now.
I mean, Adebayo, he takes a lot of shots from mid-range. He does a good amount of damage with his shot. You figure it's just a matter of time before those become 3-point attempts.
Now here's Lowry. Here's Strus. Out to Lowry.
All right, back in the saddle.
Horford pulls it in. Horford's got a 6th rebound on the night.
Nice rebound. Trying to
My.
right now. And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead.
Come on, Heat. Y'all got me sitting up here like Johnny Gill. Let's get something going.
Now here's Butler. 12 points for him.
It's just defense all over the floor for the Celtics. I can't deny it. They're contesting every shot, getting into bodies.
Pass to Horford.
That's a mismatch. He bailed him out with the fadeaway. Had Strus on him. He should have backed him in a dungeon and just went over the top of him.
To the middle. And Adebayo, the bucket on the assist by Butler. 12 points for him.
Emergence of Adebayo as a scorer, this franchise has to be ecstatic.
Hey, we gotta get a switch.
The three is up. It's hauled in by the Heat. Outside Tucker.
Tucker, come off the ball.
Minutes gone by in the second half.
Dribbling that ball a little too long.
And here's Lowry. He's got 9. To the inside. Tucker. No.
Oh my, Tucker.
Going 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Horford.
Can't win the game like that. Can't win the game like that. That's pretty good, Struce. Against Tatum, gonna stand him up like that, move your feet.
Back to Butler. And here's Adebayo. Here's Strus. Now quiet so far offensively.
Come on. See, it's like it's hard for us to get some action to the basket. Keep having to settle. Good work. That's blocked.
Tatum makes it easy for his teammates with his defense. He's always a threat to block shots, and he can cover any.
Dodge the bullet.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
Lowry finds Butler.
There it is. Yes. Exactly what we needed. Yeah, because they feel it coming. They have to call timeout. A dunk like that can get you back into contention, baby. Yeah, we got this crowd something to get up about.
The Celtics making a switch here.
7-point ball game.
On defense, the Heat. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. The basket
Look at
counts
this.
and 1. He'll go to the line, a chance at a 3-point play. And with Butler and his defense, he is a menace. Brings intensity and energy every game.
Also add the versatility with who he can guard. Always a threat to come up with a steal. He's an elite defender.
And that one misses. Smitty, players are more connected today with social media than ever before. You think it helps squash problems, or does it foster rivalries?
Well, I mean, we've seen it on both sides. Some of these guys, obviously, rivalries and a lot of chatters talk between social media. And a lot of these guys are friends. It's just the way you use it. I think it can be an advantage or a disadvantage.
We're going to have to show some defense. We got to string together a few stops. Starting with that one. Oh, that was a tough shot. Bam.
Here's Pritchard after the basket by Miami. Here's Tatum with the drive. And Tucker.
Whoa, he missed it.
Tucker's got 4 rebounds.
He went up there a little too cute.
Plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Daniel Tice.
A powerful athlete who's still developing his skills. Adebayo has become a threat.
Almost looked it clean unless he went down his elbows.
Free throws good, Adebayo. throw's good for Adebayo. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Pritchard.
Get those. Hold on.
It appears there's been an injury.
What?
Definitely in a bad way out there right now.
You gotta be kidding me. I was wondering because I was like, a timeout that quick? We didn't even grab the ball good enough. Oh man, if Bam is out of this ball game, that's gonna hurt. That is going to hurt. And usually if a player goes out this deep in a game, he's not coming back. I know that from experience. Then it looks like an elbow on top of it. Oh, man. Oh, man, if that's the case. We're going to have some guys come here and pick it up. I don't know if I'd even brought Deadman in the game. I'm thinking Morris, somebody who can add some scoring for us. All right. You get mad. Are you going to step up? Yeah, I would have done like a Morris or something like that. Yeah, it would have went a little small, but we'll see. Deadman might can clog that paint up for us, get some shots blocked. I say that, he just got leather all down his lips and his mouth. Come on, Deadman. Look at this. Look at this. We should have brought Jimmy Butler back in this game, too. Soon as Bam went out.
All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Celtics.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the last break in either half tonight.
And the Heat making a change here. Robinson's checked in. White, he's checked in for Boston. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition's sails.
Celtics on D. They've led by as many as 11. Pass to Martin. Shot clock at 6. Not going to go that time. And it's Boston the other way. It's Brown on the wing. Back to Pritchard. Now White. Three-pointer.
That rebound.
Boston will have another go.
One thing you can't afford is give them a second chance at the basket.
Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Hero. Pass to Brown. 4 on the clock. Puts it up from 17. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
Hero against White. Now here's Hero. Not a lot of room. Banked it in off the glass. Hero's got 13.
You're going to have to pick it up as well.
That's an excellent move inside.
Yeah, you're going to have to assert yourself into this offense at a high rate yourself.
Back to White.
Get him off the ball. Come on.
Foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Good strong move, White.
As usual, White takes the contact and completes the
He went at 2 guys down there.
on-ball defender.
Get this.
He makes life easier for his coach with his physical.
That's just a strong move.
And the Heat making a change here. Butler's checked in.
He give me some of them skins. Doing it like that. Like I said, every time Miami creeps close, either a big 3 they hit, here's an and one. It's always something that derails their comeback efforts.
That's good from White. Another
And they got to keep on trying to overcome that mountain. Will they ever get over it? That's the question. They're going to have 15 to 14 minutes to prove it here.
All right, a chance to check in on Bam Adebayo. What do you have, Allie?
Well, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Heat. He shared with me that it's a sprain to the elbow. They've got plenty of ice on it right now.
Wow, I was about to get on you, dead man. I was about to get on you. The reason why, because you keep getting out of position. Look at this guy. It seems like you're always in a trail position. Don't let a man get behind you.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
What is that, Butler?
For Boston, they've gotten 7 of 16 shots to go.
I mean, we're not pitching quarters out here.
Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Hero. And Pritchard, here we go.
Look at this.
Uses the glass to finish the layup. Pritchard's got 9 points.
Adding to this lead.
Let's look at this.
Dependable and consistent at the offensive end.
Here's Dedmon. Williams defending. Robinson passes to Butler. Pass to Tucker. And blocked.
Oh, my God. Woo!
Shoots over Hero. Gets rebounded by Dedmon. Tucker with the ball. Defended by Brown. Now here's Hero. Here's Dedmon. Williams defending. Oh, it's stolen by Tice.
Oh, Dedmon. You're starting to be a liability, son. You're starting to be a liability.
Pass to Williams. Now Brown. Here's Pritchard. He's got 9.
Now they want to pick on you. Look at him.
And it's blocked by Dedmon.
About time.
Wingspan of Dedmon. Hard to get your shot over that.
That one goes. Count it. Butler's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
There you go. Push it. Come off of it. Don't force it, Jimmy. You can give it up to get it back. Oh, he walked off of you? Oh, we needed that one.
Pritchard's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Back to Tice. 54 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. A nice shot by Brown.
They're just executing y'all to death.
Despite the sizable lead, you got to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
Now here's Hero. He's got 13. Pass to Dedmon. And there's the lob.
What? Dedmon again. What are you doing?
Doesn't go that time. Excellent D there from Hero.
Obviously, he's not a passer.
Here's Tucker. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Now Brown. 19 points in the game. Knocked loose. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. From deep.
Would have been nice. 74-66 Boston. In the third, here comes the fourth. Will Miami get back in it?
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Miami
Down by 8. Got to close the gap.
Al Horford out there with Robert Williams. Then it's Jaylen Brown. Then it's Derek White. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. Now here's Butler. Kicks it to
So that Celtics defense, I mean, they just glued to you.
Shoots over White. Hero no good.
They forced to keep you out of that paint.
Brown against Hero.
Force you to make contested twos. There you go. Come on, push it. There it is. And then he got blocked. They getting everything. I mean, everything.
On the assist from Smart.
Great timing. That could be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Down low. Outside Robinson. Launches it. Knocks down the long.
It's a big one there. That was a huge one. And if you see how Boston defense is like just got us spread it out, everything away from the paint. I mean, even screens are being extended when we're on offense.
Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 4 assists now
There
tonight.
you go. 5-point game, just like that. When you're out of it, you get right back in it quick. You got to keep it. You got to maintain it. Because they're not going to quit. And from what I know from Miami, we don't quit either. And good 3, Brown. Yes, get up in there. That's what I'm talking about. Give me that thunder.
Smart passes to Williams. All by himself.
All the way.
Here's Butler.
There it is.
Defensive Butler is absolutely tremendous. Active hands, came away with this.
You're going to have to take this game over.
To the middle. Here's Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Lowry, the pass to Butler. There's the drive. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Williams. Smart against Lowry. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's his first foul. Strus, he's checked in for Miami. And the Celtics also making a change. Tatum's checked in. And Boston calls time here. And over his career, Grant, Al Horford has continued to improve his outside shot.
I mean, he really has. He came into the league as
Well, I didn't want to see Tatum come in, but he was going to sit down for long. This going to be a tough grind. You know, one of those games that when you're down by 4 or 6 points, it feels like you're down by 10. That's the type of game this is. Small leads seem like a hurdle to get over.
Hey guys, the head coach of the Celtics had some instruction for his guys during the break. He told them it's going to come down to our defense. If we buckle down and get stops, they've got no way back. With the win, in sight. He doesn't want them to relax. Guys, back over to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. He can't get it to go.
It's a good defense and contest by Hero on Tatum. Tough task. He completed it.
Against Lowry. Left side Tucker. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul. Dedmon's checked in for Hero.
Oh no. For Hero. No. No. Not Deadman. Oh, it's just like his name says, he's a Deadman.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2
He's not giving us anything.
Pass to Strus from deep three-point range.
Whoa.
Horford pulls it in. For Boston, they've gone
That
3
would have
of
been
4.
sweet if
Confident
Strus would have dropped that. Oh my.
2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
I hate to say this, but it's a little shocking, but we're actually getting outworked out here. And nobody or no team outworks Miami. But Boston is doing just that. It's not that we're not working. We are working. But they're just working a little bit harder. When the results and the scoreboard is showing that.
Miami has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter.
They're actually coming to Miami, South Beach, and trying to pull out this game 1
Pass to Strus.
in the Eastern Conference Finals.
To the inside. Lowry, good.
We're going to have to make a turn or a switch or something's going to have to happen.
Smart passes to Tatum.
We're not getting those back-to-back-to-back stops that we need. There you go.
To the wing on the left.
That's a mismatch. Where's the double team? Yeah, we'll let him shoot that.
And he gets it to go. Hitting off
Wow.
the rim.
I mean, nothing you can do about that. He hits that. And look at him, 8 points, 9 rebounds, 4 for 5.
Here's Lowry.
He just Mr. Reliable is what I call him.
Puts up a 3.
Hit it, Strus. Dang, Strus, you had 2 good ones.
Looking for his first bucket. You can't put all their struggles on him tonight, but he's been
Wow, he hasn't even scored?
Williams.
That's tough being in a start lineup. And I'm going to give you high praise at the beginning of this game, and you can't even give me a point? Come on, Strus.
It's going to be on P.J. Tucker.
And actually, those 2 threes you just had on top of the key wide open, those are big makes if you can get them. Oh, yeah, good. Got to get him out of the game.
Miami on D. They trail by 9. Horford passes to Brown. Here's Lowry on the take. Takes a 3.
Tucker,
Rebound Boston.
we're missing
Smart's got
all,
7 rebounds in the game.
man, 3 wide open threes. Didn't hit either one of them. That could be costly.
Looking to get back on track.
Mm.
Tatum slams it home.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
And he's got 15 points. You don't think there's been a team effort? They haven't even demanded Tatum to score 30 plus in this game. They got their offense rolling so good.
Back to Smart. Misses off the left of there. The Heat have gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. Tatum against Butler.
Keep that ball moving.
Back to Lowry. Just 4 to shoot.
Look, they're right in the hip pocket. Give it up.
Strus's shot is off.
That defense is just tight.
Too much. His scoreless effort is hurting this team.
Tatum passes to Horford. Lays
Oh, you. Wow.
Horford's got 6
That
points.
almost looked like it got blocked. It just went straight up.
Downtown here in the fourth.
And straight down.
Pass to Strus. Butler against Tatum. Butler's shot is good. Butler's got 26 points.
What an explosive drive by Butler. He goes straight through the defense and finds a shot.
You have to stop somebody.
Outside, Williams. Now Horford.
That's another mismatch. Where's the double team? Don't let him just back him in there.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That's good from Horford. The Heat making a switch here. Morris is checked in. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Lowry with it. Guarded now by Smart. Back to Lowry. Over Williams. Lowry no good. The Celtics have gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this fourth. Smart against Lowry. Pass to Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up from the top of the key. It's hauled in by the Heat. Lowry outside. Here's Strus. Butler on the wing. Horford covering. They get the rebound.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
Yeah, I'll say the same thing. And look at him.
So single-handedly.
There's no lack of confidence in Tatum when it comes to his three-point shot.
They're taking full control of this game.
Range on every possession.
Now here's Butler. Doesn't go for it. Nice D from Horford. Brown drives in. And the jam by Brown.
Now they want a style and profile.
Can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Well, it's not looking good, folks. Well, if you're a Celtic fan, for sure, it's looking very good. You know. But for my Heat fans out there, it's not a good outing at home for this game one.
Here's Strus. Now Morris. Defended by Smart.
I knew it was going to be a battle, but I didn't think Boston would come in and outwork us. I did not see that coming.
He's checked in for Miami.
You don't think it's a little too late bringing Tyler Hero in? Hero should have played the whole fourth quarter. That's the type of scoring we needed. Don't bring him in after them ballooned.
Outside Butler.
Yeah, defense right there. They're part of your jersey. They ain't gonna let you wiggle anywhere. Almost a 3-minute scoring drought. And they're just dissecting y'all to pieces.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. To end the drought. Good. And Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 5 assists in the game.
And the attacking mentality of Kyle Lowry, tearing his way to the rim with ease.
Now here's Smart. We've got 1:48 left in the fourth. And it's Tatum missing.
It looked good to me. Surprised it didn't fall.
With some arc. Left side by Tucker. And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Dedmon's checked in for Strus.
Looks like we're going to give up 100 points. They're keeping us in the 80s. Just to show you how their defense so tight.
A minute and a half left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And I'm sitting here talking about it's going to be in the 80s and 90s. And it looks like they about to bust a century mark on us. And a couple possessions here maybe. There it goes. And one. My. And folks, this is your next superstar right here. He done took down KD, Kevin Durant, went through the Greek Freak, and now he's sitting here against Miami with Bam and Jimmy Butler trying to go through them.
Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
Yep.
All right, here's a different question for you, partner. I'll be taking notes.
Jason Tatum is coming. Young superstar is coming.
So my mom is from New Orleans, so I know New Orleans.
Two-way player at that.
So New Orleans was my favorite city.
Offense and defense.
Food there, I'm getting full just thinking about it.
5 to shoot. The three. No luck on that one.
We shooting everything short like we the ones who played the other night. No legs. Shots barely reaching the rim.
40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Horford can't hit. Now here's Oladipo. Here's Vincent. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo.
Drawing so much attention, Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Hero.
That should do it. 102 to 85. Boston came in here and delivered a bang.
So we see the Celtics taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
We got the stats coming up. So stay tuned. We're going to figure out what happened. Well, we kind of saw what happened. We're going to get down to the numbers.
Thank you very much. Jalen, you had it going. Can you talk about the confidence you had tonight?
I'm just trying to continue to show people what I can do, continue to get better. It's a long journey, it's a process. I still got a long way to go and a lot to learn, so I'm going to just keep going up.
It's all part of the journey. Thanks, Jalen.
Y'all go any further up, y'all going to raise and lift straight out of the arena. Let's see here. Yeah. First thing glaring right at me is Adebayo sprained right elbow. That was pretty big. He was having a good night. Well, great night. 18.7 rebounds for the time he was in there for 21 minutes. Yeah, would have been nice. Jimmy Butler, he didn't come too soft either. Those 3 5s I see up there, 26-5, 5 and 5. It's pretty nice. You know, considering this hard, tight defense by Boston, he did what he can do with his robbing to his Batman that went out and Adebayo. So no, you can't fault Jimmy on here. He did what he can do. I mean, you got superstars out there like Jason Tatum checking him. Different players, but they're all great defenders. Jimmy did his job. Adebayo was doing his job, and it would have been even greater. Tyler Hero, nice, but I'd like to see him get a few more shots up. Because He was having a good shooting percentage. And Lowry, you know, he just did his little thing here and there. Try to do a little all-around game. But when you got Marcus Smart hounding you, your scoring point total is not going to be too high. And everybody else just try to pitch in down here, as you can see. As far as the role players, Strus came down here. He didn't score, but at least he was out there and grabbed 7 rebounds. So I give him that, but Strus did not score a point. 0 for 8 from the field. 0 for 5 from the three-point line. So he struggled, and a lot of those threes were wide open. He had plenty of space on him, just couldn't drop them. I wish Oladipo could have played more. He might have been the spark we needed, especially when Bam came out. That's when he should have mixed it up. Do Oladipo in there. Definitely putting Hero in there for an extended period of time. But yeah, you can see it. But Miami did come to play. They did battle. They worked hard. But Boston just worked a little bit harder, and that was the key. So let's check out these Celtics. 24 for Brown. They had 6 turnovers, but in a game like this, you're going to have, especially guys that handling the ball the most, they're going to have some turnovers. 2 great defensive teams. Oh, yeah. And he played well. And you come down here to Jason Tatum, he's just 21 and 6. Now, see, he didn't shoot great from the field either. But his points came in key moments, is what I noticed with him. You know, he'll hit a big 3 when we try to make a run back. He'll get an and one, just like you seen in the late 4th quarter. All his points was key. There was momentum breakers, is what I would call them. So bad shooting night, but they came timely when they needed them. And Al Horford, of course, look at this. Wonderful night by him. For this defensive specialist, if you want to call him that. The Greek freak stopper. We gonna start calling him that. We had the Kobe stopper. We had the Michael Jordan stopper. And they was all flawed, those stoppers anyway. But Al Horford, the old man, vet, I don't think he's flawed. I think he is the Greek freak stopper. 14, 13, and 5. 6 for 8 from the field. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Look at Pritchard even. 9, 6, and 6. Coming off the bench. Hey, doing his part as a role player. Those are nice numbers. 19 minutes. Richard Williams. Sometimes you expect more rebounding and things from him, but he blocked 4 shots. So, you know, 3 for 5 from the field. Like I said, everybody had a little role to play, and they played it well. Look, even Marcus Smart. They ain't about the points with some of these guys, especially not Marcus Smart. He's a grinder. Look at that, 6 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists. Good numbers. Everybody know that role. That's why I say it's going to be very hard to knock them off this Eastern Conference Finals. Miami's going to have to earn every minute of this. These just 2 powerhouse teams. Go check out these team stats. Oh man, 56% for the game. That's hard to beat. To our 44. It was tough. Both teams didn't shoot it that well in threes as well either. Especially not us. We only hit 1 3. That's telling right there too. We usually hit pretty much amount of threes, and that be 1 for 16. That is tough, man. That is real tough. Oh man. Don't like it at all. Points in the paint. Pretty knotted up, just like fast breaks. Look at the free throws. I mean, Boston, they only went 5 for 6. Won a lot of whistles. This is an easy, free-flowing game. We was 10 for 10. So it just shows you wasn't a lot of free throws made. I mean, shot at least in this ball game. I mean, it was just up and down, free-flowing. Good action. Assists 28 to 24. Yep. 40 to 45 on rebounds. Boston got us on that. We got them in the steals. But look at the blocks with Boston. 10 to 4. That was huge. 8 to 10 on turnovers. Yeah, man. They got us in a lot of categories. The categories we won in weren't even victories in my book. I mean, free throws, offensive rebounds. We got them in steals and time possession, and we committed the lesser foul. Yeah, they just whipped us all over that floor. But good high pack action. 102 to 85. That's the game play. Hope it does go differently. Put it that way. Hope it goes differently. But this is the gameplay. Feel the difference. Real feel NBA. This is Goodymo Gaming. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And the ones who have subscribed, I appreciate it. Thank you. We're trying to get there. Leave a comment. Enjoy your Making It Monday. To the next broadcast. We out of here. Peace.